You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just remember to enunciate. We gotta get loud.
Yeah. And speak clearly and finish our sentences like this.
I slick want to check because I hope that don't mean it's muted.
What?
I don't think so. I think when it's blinking, that means it's muted. So I slick want to check. Yeah.
That's how it works. Because when you're recording, it's a constant light.
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
Pause, it's the blink.
Because when I was rapping, that was my mic. That's what I used, a Bluebird. That's why when we went, I was like, yeah, let's get that Bluebird. Yeah. I fuck with that bitch.
Bluebird. Free promo. That's the only free promo.
I told him to get money like this with this. Like a lie. Yeah.
So back to my original point.
How you feeling though?
I'm feeling good. Like you ready?
Man, yeah, man. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go. Shit. I started that data analysis shit last night.
Yeah.
I did. I'm almost done with the first module. It's like 6 modules. So, if y'all need any data analysis,
time out.
I can lie.
We on.
Yeah. If y'all need any data analysis, please feel free to hit me up in about 2 to 3 months. That what you said,
bro?
You said what you said, bro.
No way, bro.
Bro, you said start that bitch.
I thought you was gonna get a signal.
What? You said let's just get into it. Man. So I was like, all right, man. I think that's a good idea. Let's just get into it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We tried to record this episode one time already
before,
so I had to put on a little slight fit because the last time I came.
Oh, here you go, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of did a slight fit on me.
I didn't do nothing.
And I stay like 30 minutes away from him. So whatever I come in, I gotta lock in. He, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to make sure
I didn't even have a slight fit. He's exaggerating.
Man, listen, it was a slight fit to me. I had on goddamn. I think I had on some shorts or something. It's cool though.
You definitely had on some shorts.
Yeah, I had on some shorts. It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? So just something slight. We gonna switch it up every episode though. Like
try to at least. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come different, man.
Yeah.
That's how you be different, you know.
I still want to be authentic too. Like I ain't gonna act like I'm a fashionista.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, I was just seeing that clip. Cam Newton would talk about it. How these people be looking like whole mannequins when they really go out and like try to be fashionable. Like, cause like they think being fashionable is like buying everything that's from the brand.
Yeah.
That costs like $1,000 a pop.
Yeah, that's
like, it's not being fashionable. That's being dumb with your money. If you being
that's fashion to most people, man. As long as you got on gallery department. Speaking of that, one of the Jets, I'll take his name when we get off camera.
Right.
The other day, he had on the gallery department shirt. He's like, I'm finna practice in my gallery depth shirt.
Right.
I said, gallery depth? Like, who says that? You know what I'm saying? So I just had to make sure he knew. I said, what does depth mean? He said department, though. I'll give it to him. Yeah, he said department, so I'll give it to him.
Hey, boy. The more they know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure he knew though, because I couldn't have him walk around saying gallery depth. Because this is actually one of the jits that, you know what I'm saying, I put a little bit of extra care into. So, yeah. Anyways, though, you right. Everybody just feel like as long as you spending bands and bands and bands.
Bands on the clothes.
But my thing is like, we regular people. We regular people, though.
Yeah.
Like, we not celebrities.
Regular people. We all know we regular people, bruh. And that's the sick part about it, because it's just like, how distance are you from your own self?
Man, listen.
To the point where you gotta imitate an inanimate object, being a mannequin, wearing and portraying the clothes. Like, mind you, half of these motherfuckers don't even look like the mannequin that the clothes are on. Like, you know, they be kind of fit, bro. Like, if you look at this mannequin, bro, it look like one of them old timey, like, alright, one of them Greek statues and shit. You know
God, swole. I got my cuts right here
and shit.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Greek statues, like,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the people people purchasing and putting on these items are like potato body.
What you trying to say, bro?
You know, if I was talking about you, I would have just said they look like you, bro.
Oh, okay. That's 100. I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've always told you, bro. Like, if I was to be big in my nature, which I'm not, I understand the frame and skin I'm in, But
you ain't no little dude though.
No, I know I'm not a little dude by any means, but I'm saying I'm lean. So you know what I'm saying? On the spectrum
Lean.
of big, I'm lean.
Absolutely.
So
100%.
But if I was the kind of big, I would want to be like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you, to me, and if I offend you or anybody else that's built like my guy, and well, thank you, built like my guy. Let me say that because you're not built like my guy. But you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you husky.
I take husky. I'm not mad at husky.
Husky. Yeah. And that's how I want to be because, like, you know what I'm saying? You still big, but you like athletic big.
Right. Like I ain't like fat, sloppy,
can't move. Like,
yeah.
But like, oddly enough, bro, and like I done been on the courts around the area, like where a dude like that get on the court, like he cooking, bro.
Yeah, bro, it happened. Like, listen,
he cooking.
Listen, so it either go one or two ways for me. Like when I'm hooping, so I'm putting it to you this way: if I'm on a court full of hoopers, I'm ass. It is what it is. But if I'm around a bunch of guys that like ain't really hooping, we just here to put some work in, sweat, I can hoop, and it's usually because. So like I said, either go two ways. They either gonna put the fat guy on me that can't do nothing because they think I can't do nothing, but then I done had a day.
Yeah, it's easy.
I done had a.
You finna get easy work.
Lay, step back, tray, or you get the guy that's big but he moving. But it always surprised me because he'll be like, "Oh, I'm finna kill you. Put this fat ass shit on me." You feel me?
Yeah.
Whole time He's sitting down. He's sitting down. He dribble. Like, he just like me.
Feel me? He's shuffling the feet. He ain't slapping them together.
Speaking of that, man, I was just telling the Jits the other day because they was tripping about that running that we had him doing because I had to throw his running. They was tripping about it, bro. And I was just like, listen, just because you big, don't mean you got to be big.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to subject yourself to all the big stereotypes.
Man, listen, man, it's a guy I'm about to bring up right now. Hopefully, man, hopefully he see it. Hopefully he want to join it and be a part of the podcast.
Tap in, tell him tap in.
You know
come tap in. Whoever he talking about, come tap in.
High definition. All right, most people know around here. Y'all know his real name. I'm not gonna say his
name. Nickname High Def.
Like, listen, his nickname, his fighting name, because you know what I'm saying. He's like an underground fighter. He in one of them rings.
Yeah.
And like he be knocking niggas out.
His name High Def.
His name is High Definition, bro.
That's gas. Whoever he is, High Def.
High Definition.
That's gas. I never heard that.
High Definition was one of my guys on the team when I was here in Leesburg throughout my high school days. He was like a bigger dude, like, and like everybody knew him since he was like little to be of a bigger stature, rather. And like throughout those days though, like he still was one of the fastest. He was one of the strongest, and like he was always like it's sad to say he was always fighting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like most people, like, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't speak too much on him when he was right there in the room. But like,
as
soon as he out of the room, oh man,
fat that nigga High Def.
Yeah, like, you know,
High Def big guy. He always.
You feel me? And like High Definition was the name that came around later, like once he started his actual fighting career.
Yeah.
I just don't want to put the man.
I wonder why though. Like, why High Def?
I just want to put the man. I don't want to put the man government.
Yeah. Right.
Before he do, you know what I'm saying? And like, which I know some people who ever know me and like watch this stuff, like they gonna know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, already.
But like, you know what I'm saying, for those that don't, and like it's weirdos on the internet. So you know what I'm saying, for those kind of people that just like to look up people just like he's saying.
Right, not looking into everything.
I want no tertiary smoke to come from all that.
Yeah, we not out here for that. We trying to keep everybody safe. And man, speaking of that, bro, I just I was on Twitter scrolling, and I seen somebody talk about the Citizen app. Basically, they was like, the Citizen app, it make it look like Gotham City. Basically, on the Citizen app, it show you like all the registered sex offenders around you. I gotta show you that bitch. That bitch is insane. like I'm talking about here in Lake County. Yeah, it's going down.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's needed though, cause like,
so you can know.
You never know who is who, right?
So you can know.
Like, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying. I just don't ever think it's a place, because like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not here to judge anybody, but I don't ever think it's a place and time where that type of behavior can be accepted or even like made to be like, yeah, you were wrong, but this is how you do it right. Like,
I'm gonna disagree with you, not because I agree with it, but I'm seeing it now. They the LGBTQ, they trying to add the P. Pedophilia. Yeah, it's starting to become.
And that's why y'all the alphabet. Y'all want to include everybody on this. It's just like you want to include bad people on this. Like, cause that's what it is, bro. This is all this is like, you know what I'm saying? This the flag on the plate. It's the red flag on the plate. If you're familiar with the NFL, the red flag on the plate to challenge society and the social norms of the world. Like that is.
That's all. That's what I think it is because
that is
okay. But let me spit something else to you though.
They're adding a P, bro.
Yeah, they like that's like so how they remember how they was working to add the T's. Because they used to be like, well, no, I'm lying. Let me not speak incorrectly. Because I think it was always like LGBTQ.
No. I'm about to say, them T's always been prominent. All right?
Yeah,
Remember, that's who blackballed Dave Chappelle and like was kind of blackballed Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, because he be getting on their ass.
Yeah, he
do.
That nigga
and especially
funny.
You saw it, especially when he was like, the T's get in the car.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So I forgot what was the last one that was added to the alphabets, but
that was the plus.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what that is. I think plus just includes anybody who's anybody.
I think it's one of them people. I thought the plus was like them people that be like one but many.
What's the name of that shit? What they be calling themselves? Oh man,
the thems.
No, but it's a scientific name for it. Where they be like I don't know. It's not coming to me.
Schizophrenia?
No. Nigga say schizophrenic.
Yeah. Like,
no, G, they got a name for
you got
it.
all them people living in your head, bro. Shit, but you might be one of them.
Man, you gonna get us canceled.
Bro, you said the medical term. I thought that was the medical term for that shit.
Hey. No, I forgot what it is though, but they got a name for it where it's like, yeah, I fuck with pansexual.
Pansexual.
That's what it is. Pansexual.
Wait, I thought, no, a pansexual. That's when you That's when you like you don't care what it is, like as long as it fits your mentality.
Yeah, I'm with everybody. That's what I mean. I think that's what the plus is. Like I'm just adding like whoever. All right, so we got the L's, the G's, the B's, the T's, and the Q's.
Yeah.
Plus, we ain't even come up with what you niggas is yet. So y'all just gonna be plus.
Y'all just gonna be the plus.
So now it's probably gonna be LGBTQP plus.
They already the alphabet people, so the plus is just the other letters.
Yeah, like come tap in. Come tap in with us.
Man, that's fucking wild.
Hey, it is what it is. It's the life we live in.
It's a crazy world we're living in.
It's the life we live in. Before we get too carried away, welcome to episode 2.
Episode 2.
Clap it up. Give me a clap up.
We back. Or do we want to be poetic? Let's do snap.
Snap. No, he snap. Hey, that's what we gonna do. We gonna open up with some snaps. I can appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Welcome to episode 2. Yes, indeed. Live from where? Where we at?
We in the fold.
We in the fold, baby. We in Hollywood. Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir. Right. Talk about it, man. Like I spoke earlier, we did try to shoot this episode earlier, but with us, being new to this thing, we learning.
Yeah, learning.
We learning and burning.
Just come with tech savvy, because we wasn't one of these tablet babies.
Not a tablet baby.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not familiar with, uploading.
Because I was doing it, but I'm like, this ain't working like how it was. You know what I'm saying? I feel niggas getting older.
Back in the day, bro, it felt like it was easy to do.
A little bit easy. Like I could just
yeah, but now it's like it's a third wall.
Wasn't working, man. We really should have had the episode out like 2-3 weeks ago because we did it the first episode.
Definitely did.
But whatever, we're not gonna dwell on the past. We here now.
Yeah, we here.
We here now.
And what's important is y'all getting episode number 2, and it's just the best of like what's yet to come. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna try to keep churning out the episodes for y'all, churning out the content. Alright, and just,
we gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying? Just
hopefully they don't ban TikTok, man.
Yeah. Keep y'all as keep y'all a place to come to shoot the breeze, man. With your good old pals, Hemo and Blicky.
Yes, sir. Speak on it. Speak on it. Live from Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Live from Hollywood.
Hey, please feel free to send questions, comments, concerns. We want to be real interactive with the fans.
We want to be, alright. And you know what I'm saying? You're entitled to your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're here. We're shooting this in America. You know what I'm saying? And in America, you know what I'm saying, you get to speak your piece. You know what I'm saying?
You get to speak your piece.
Although the media and certain parts of America would contrary to that to those words that I just spoke on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's really how it should be going, people. Speak what you want to speak on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no other people ain't always gonna agree with what you're speaking on.
In simplest terms, stand on it. Say what you need to say, but you better stand on it when the time is. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, because nobody.
What did you say? SOB.
SOB.
Stand on business.
SOB. Alright, SOB. It's gonna be BTA.
Yeah, it's just talking about belt to ass. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Listen, I remember the first time I heard.
Hold on. That bitch just stopped. See? Yes, oh, we. Yes, sir. This is going to be great.
It was already 14 minutes. Man.
I was at, it didn't even stop.
It didn't stop.
It's still going.
But it just
I can just clip him out. I'm going to stop it at the BTA. All right, bro.
BTA, man. Like, listen, man. I remember the first time I heard about that BTA, man.
Yeah.
Just like.
Yeah.
They were showing me their messages. I'm just like, man, what is BTA? And they was like, for real, coach. You don't know BTA, coach, you old. I was like, man, don't do me like that. Just tell me what it is. Man.
They be doing us bad, man. Because
yeah,
I'm 26. Blake old, though.
I'm 26, man.
Well, Blakey old. He older than me. We young, though, in the sense of thing. But they be treating us like we like 35, 40 for real. It's like, bro. I'm like the big brother, bro. I'm not your uncle for real. By the way, y'all see the screen shaking? Remember, we are outside. It's a windy day in the fall.
Yes, it is.
So that's what's going on.
Alright. Mother Nature is at our neck.
At our neck.
Just like all the other hoes. No, I'm talking about. No, I'm just playing that.
He ain't playing. He the GOAT. He ain't playing. He ain't playing no games. So listen, man. All right. So boom, we here. Let's get into it, man. First thing we wanted to talk to y'all about today is what it is, accepting and what?
Man, you gotta be able to accept and adjust in life, man.
Accepting and adjusting.
But most people think those are conflicting terms when it comes to moving on in life.
Speak on it.
All right, so
I'll dive in.
In most people's minds, accepting is versus adjusting. All right, because I've already loved things the way they are. I'm already comfortable with things being the way they have been.
Right.
And I don't want, I fear rather, doing them differently because it may result in a different result. And that's all on the basis of accepting. But life in accepting in itself is just a linear spectrum, right? Because you just got to accept what comes to you.
You got no choice.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You just can't do nothing but accept what comes to you.
Right.
And in that same sense, the adjustment piece of that, all right, where you're like, that's the factor that most people struggle with, and that's the change side of life, though. Like life is bringing changes, so now you have to make an adjustment to what you've already accepted to be finite in your life.
Right.
Although nothing is finite, all right. Nothing's finite but your experience here. All right. That's the only thing that you get to experience for however long you're supposed to experience, but that's the only thing you're definitely going to get to experience.
Right, absolutely.
Right, so,
your life.
Exactly.
You got no choice, right, nigga?
So you know what I'm saying?
Every time you wake up.
So when it comes to your life and adjusting to the things you had already accepted, that's when the conflict with most people happens, because they just not, they so used to what they've been used to that it's often fearsome in nature when you talk about doing something a little different.
Shit, one of my favorite rappers, Wale, he said in one of his songs, he was like, fear what you don't know. So I don't have an issue with people feeling that way. But I have an issue with, like you said, the adjusting part. I think that's what most people have an issue with, adjusting. Not necessarily accepting, because at the end of the day, you ain't got no choice but to accept. This is your situation.
Gonna keep rolling on. So either you're gonna be delusional,
right,
while it's continuing on the path it's on, which is only gonna hurt you further in the future,
right, or
you're gonna accept it and then possibly bloom into and go through the metamorphosis of as a person that you're supposed to go through, and like what is meant, and like why you're having this adjustment come to you in the first place.
Okay, so with that, right, I'm glad we're talking about that. Just the other day, remember I had the throwers running with the sprinters. And Lil Cherry Lake, right? Lil Cherry Lake, he came to, basically they was crying. Like I ain't gonna say all of them was crying, because that's one thing the gents like to do. Yeah. When you speaking to them generally, one of them like, I wasn't doing nothing. Well, then why are you responding?
It wasn't me.
Okay. Well, then why are you talking back? You know what to do.
Cold.
You feel me? So I told him, you know, they crying collectively, not all of them, but they crying about the running. So I'm like, listen, dog, I'm gonna keep it PG here. I was basically like, listen, bro, you either gonna do it or you not. I didn't say it like that. I was a little frustrated at the time.
You get. Hey, man, it's okay.
Yeah, in the simplest terms, I was like, you either gonna do it or you're not. I'm gonna just say what I said. I said, you either gonna keep bitching or you gonna get it done. Right? So that's what I told him. Because that's how my coach is supposed to be.
Exactly. And you know, that's what builds character. All right, because at the end of the day, what are you doing?
And as a young man, you need that. You need that type of...
You need to let it, because, like, as a man, you're already going to be put on the spectrum of where you're just supposed to be the guy that, boom, get the job.
Because nobody cares about how you feel,
and nobody cares how you feel. You're supposed to
just get it done.
All right, so when you learn how to become a man, and you've only been around women, you only know how to pick up on how they pick up on how to handle issues. And how do they handle issues? They're talking about it from the deepest and darkest depths of their emotions.
Cause
it's just like, bro, I don't care how you feel about this
don't
shit.
Care, bro.
Because I never knew that you felt like that.
Yeah.
Like, because when it was on the table for you to tell me, at that point in time when we was coming into doing whatever the hell we doing, you never took the time to say, okay, this is how I feel about this shit. This how much this shit mean to me, like, and this is how I want this shit to go.
And at the end of the day, you got a job to do, bro. You got a job to do. Do it or don't. One of my favorite sayings ever: shit or get off the pot.
Get off the
Simple.
pot.
Like, we don't need to do all this bickering and back and forth. And that's with any situation. That's with anybody. If me and Bizzle got something going on, like say we wanted to start. I'm talking about Bizzle. Blicky. Hey, my dog got like 30 nicknames, so I'm going to just be addressing him as whatever. Just know this one I'm talking to. So, if I'm talking to Blicky about something, like say this podcast, and let's say he was just playing around, I would have just went and did the podcast. Like, because it's like, okay, obviously he not shitting.
Right.
So I'm going to get him off the pod.
Get him off the pod.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, Lil Cherry Late, he came to me after, and I appreciated this. He came to me after. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, Coach TC. That's my coach name. I said, he said, I ain't gonna lie, Coach TC. You said something real back there. I'm like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He was like, you was basically like, either do it or don't. And it was like, when you said that, it just clicked for me. And you know, I remember watching him, and I think I remember that because they was doing the walking lunges. Yeah. And I remember he was responding like he's doing it, but he talking back to me. I'm like, bro, you just talking from your feelings right now. Little technical difficulties. So yeah, with that being said, it's like I saw that light switch in his head, but I didn't even realize that at the moment. Once he came back to me and told me, then I remembered the situation, and I feel like I seen when that light bulb went off in his head. And ultimately, that's what I'm here for as far as the Jits go. I just want to help them. Like, I don't think I'm an all-time, all-world coach. I might be, but I don't think so. I'm just telling niggas what I know. Yeah. Like, I don't feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying, doing nothing extra. But that's my whole goal, man. Just trying to give them extra insight, especially the young guys, man. Especially coming from their situation. Like, for those that don't know about the foe, I can't even speak too much on the foe. Like, this would be a foe guy right here. But just from the little bit that I seen while being here, you know, it's not the best situation for a lot of these Jits. And I'm not gonna say I came from like a super up top of the line situation, but shit, I had more than a lot of people. Yeah. Like, no question, I had more than a lot of people. I didn't get everything I wanted, but all the big stuff that I wanted for real, I feel like my parents did a great job in doing that. So, you know, with that, I feel like it's on me to give back and spread that exposure to Jits from situations as such. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't everybody in the fold. Like, I don't want it to make it seem like it's just it's mayhem and hectic around. No. You know what I'm saying? It's the same anywhere. Most like, really, it's the same anywhere. But this is where I'm at. So this is where I could touch. So yeah, you know, just to bring it all back, it's accepting and adjusting, man. Like, you got to be able to see your situation. Like I said, you ain't got no choice but to accept. That's how I feel. You got a bug on your shirt, man. Yeah, it just flew out. Oh, okay. You ain't got no choice but to accept. No, oh God, you gonna see it. You gonna see it on the replay. You ain't got no choice but to accept. But it's about how can you adjust, and that's with any situation. That's with any level of life. It's rich niggas that got to deal with the same situations every day. Okay, this situation came out of the blue. Okay, but what you gonna do about it? Are you just gonna fold up? Know when to fold up, know when to hold up. I might got it backwards.
Know when to walk away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Know when to run.
You hear me? Accepting and adjusting, man.
You
like,
never count your money when you're sitting at the table.
Say it again all the time.
You never count your money when you're sitting at the table.
All right, then. You feel me? That's facts. Write it down. Write it down. We scrape poker face all day. So, yeah. like growing up my whole entire life, I've been a big nigga. I'm a big nigga now.
You saying?
Huh?
I say you think?
I ain't gonna lie. Right, I'm a big nigga now. So yo,
I'm a big kid now.
With that being said, I ain't gonna lie. With that being said, I could've. So boom, I had to accept the fact, especially once I came to Florida, because in New York when I was playing Little League football, I was a running back. I'm toting that bit too. Like I'm having a great time. Woo woo. I moved down to Florida though. I'm heavy set. I'm slow as hell. I'm woo woo woo. Man, it's crazy. I was just telling my homeboys about this. My first day at practice, bro. I told the nigga I'm a running back. They like, all right. So they give me the ball. I don't even make it around the edge.
Full back.
I don't even make it around the edge. I'm slow as hell. Then boom, they put me at linebacker. Rudolph, my boy Rudy, shut the hell out of me. They put me at linebacker. I came in the hole. Rudy had done. That's how he done dropped me. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't seen this. Like, this is a different type of movement.
Right.
Like, this is Florida speed. This was different.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? My first year.
I threw off in that water.
I got threw off in that water. Nigga, I ain't damn near. I drowned. To the point where I went from starting the year before to coming down to Florida to now I'm an 8-player guy. Pop Warner growing up, they had to give you 8 plays.
Right.
So, that's all I was my first year. And I could have took that and I could have accepted that. I could have been like, you know, well, I did. I had to accept that first year.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it really wasn't much you could have did other than accept it.
You feel me?
And that's what you were saying beforehand. Like, you feel me? Like, accepting is the first step.
That's the first step. Understanding your situation. Yeah. What I was able to do was adjust. Now, granted, I didn't. Well, the next year I came back, I was a starter. I was still on the O-line, but I was a starter. But in their minds, they thought I was a lineman, G. Like, for real. And it makes sense, because at the time in Little League, I'm big as hell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we finna put your big ass on the line. We got all these little fast scat jits. We finna have them run the ball. We finna put your big ass on the line. Yeah, but in my mind, the entire time, I used to have, like, real internal issues with that. Like, I used to be mad as hell going to practice. Like, it's an interview of me when I was a jit. They was like, what's your favorite thing about Pine Hills Trojans football? That's who I played for. Mm-hmm. And I was like, winning. Because that's all I could say. I didn't like nothing else about it. I was mad as hell. I'm like, y'all got me with my hand in the dirt. I ain't getting the ball. Woo, woo, woo. Then once I got to high school, I was able to showcase my ability again, to showcase that I'm an actual ball carrier. So, you know, not to get too far into that, but yeah. Like I was telling the Jets, just because you big don't mean you got to be big. But understand that you big. Understand that you big.
So it's gonna be twice as harder for you.
No question.
Twice as hard for you, and it's gonna be like a more challenge to get yourself into your peak performing state
in that realm. Cause we, you know, like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, and you can't mess up. Like, when you a guy my size, because we just talking about football mainly, right? I mean, sports in general. When you a big guy, man, and you trying to make a statement about who you are as an athlete, don't fuck up.
Don't. Because everybody already against you.
Hold on, look, check me out. Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. Because like he just said, everybody's against you. We ready to put you at the big man spot.
As soon as the big nigga opened his mouth, you know what everybody said? Mm-hmm. Man, shut up.
Your big ass.
Your big ass. Yeah, right.
Fat ass nigga.
And that's why, listen, I'm so thankful in my first 2 years of this coaching and teaching gig that I'm in. Like, I'm so thankful I got to experience the characters I've been blessed to experience, man. Because one of these guys, man, he's off in college now. He's an O-lineman, man. But his biggest thing was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I play O-line, D-line coach, but I'm still athletic. Like,
I can move.
And in his mind, you know what I'm saying, he a tight end. I'm like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no tight end, man.
Right.
You're no tight end.
you gotta spit it to him.
Like, you're slow.
You gotta spit it to him.
You're slow.
And I ain't slow. I ain't fast neither, but I ain't one of these slow big guys. Like, I'm moving a little.
This guy was slow. But what he understood was, one, how to catch the ball, because he could catch. Mm-hmm. I give him his credit. He could catch. Mm-hmm. And like, he posted his clips even now that he in college. You know what I'm saying? Him catching on his teammates, that's skilled position players.
Yeah, I'm
so,
doing
you know
this.
what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, so I appreciate that guy, because like, I was kind of the first guy to be like, I put my money on him first.
Right.
Like, every one of his teammates was on some, oh, man, he finna get dead, coach.
Right.
He finna get, I'm like, man, I got my money on him.
Right.
Man, I'm talking about up top the guy the rude way. Like, talking about just little boy them.
Like, head top. Head top.
Check him out.
What the gents do? They come around you. Absolutely. Yeah, so all in all, man, that was just from a sports realm. But, you know, to bring it back what my dog was saying, man, accepting and adjusting, man, like, it's important. And I feel like anybody through any realm of life, that's what you need, man, because that's the first step, accepting. You hear that with anything. First step is accepting. Because if you can't accept, you delusional.
Yeah,
and we spoke on this in the first episode.
And
I can't be around delusional people.
You can't.
Because this is not real life.
And where do we find delusion at first and foremost? Well, where is it most common, I should say, to find delusion?
I'm going to let you answer first. What you think? Where is it most common?
In these damn relationships.
With who? What side, though?
Oh, man. You know, I got that swing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You know,
so you be driving crazy.
You know I ain't speaking for the splits, right?
Yeah. So they be delusional.
Yeah. I agree. What you saying? Man, the women of this world that are in relationships are very delusional because they don't even speak on the expectations they have for said man. Mm-hmm. The man is just supposed to know. Oh, and Jesus. On top of the man supposed to know this unspoken expectation, he's supposed to bring it about in a timely manner that will make her not give up all the will make her give up all the options, and like be a good reason why she gave up all those options. Otherwise, she's gonna keep doing her 1-2 every time she's away from you.
Listen, G, I remember it was this girl, right? I hope she see this shit too. It was this girl when I first came to Florida, right? I was like head over heels about her. She's a cheerleader. Mm-hmm. I played for Pine Hills. She cheered for Pine Hills.
You gotta be careful for the cheerleader, man.
Listen, G, we 9 though, but she was just like the prettiest.
Shit.
Yeah, we young as hell, but she was just like the prettiest girl I had ever seen. Yeah. Like I'm like, man, this girl is beautiful. But I never got her attention.
I just gotta hold her hand. That's the shit you only.
That's all I want.
I just gotta hold her hand.
I just want to be by her. I see everybody else cool with her. I want to be cool with her too.
I'm gonna get with kids.
Yeah, something. But yeah, so keep a long story short, I didn't even end up dealing with her until high school, and we ended up like kind of dealing with each other in the college a little bit. But by that time, she had already like. It was too late by then. Like, I had already gotten to me. Right. Like, you should have called a young nigga when he was a young nigga.
Right. She was already hurt for sure.
You know what I'm saying? She was already hurt, and she went to fam, gang. I went to fam. You trying to, I ain't gonna lie, she tried to, like, kind of lock me down. When she was a freshman at fam and I was a senior, she kind of tried to spin back. Yeah, but I'm like, bro, I'm already.
Locking me down. I'm him.
I'm already him. I'm him at my high school. Like, it's going down. So, yeah, when I wanted her when I was younger. I remember when we got a little bit older, and she, like, when she was in high school with me, she used to toy with me. Which makes sense. I was, my nose wide open. You could toy with me. Cool. I remember she told me one time, I was like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She like, oh, figure it out. That bitch had me stumped for so long. And she lucky she did that to like 15, 16-year-old me, because she older than me. So she lucky she did that to like 15, 16-year-old me. Because 17, 18, who is you? Figure out what? I ain't figuring out nothing.
This ain't no Rubik's Cube, bitch.
Oh, God. You better speak up. I'm not here to read your... I am not... and that's relevant in today's... to this point, like, that was damn near 10 years ago now. That's relevant in today's, like, bro, niggas is not mind readers. I don't have superpowers.
I don't. I wish I did.
I'm human just like you're human.
My God. Boy.
Why do you think I can read your mind?
Boy, I wish I could read your mind. Because then I could really tell when you lying to me. And I can tell when you telling me the truth. Like,
I would know. Yeah, but then that would be kind of boring, though.
Yeah, because then I'll be like, here she goes. She's smiling again. And like, cause you can kind of tell when a bitch lying to you, bro. You know when she, you
can peep the signs. You can peep the signs.
Like she got all of a sudden she got this burst of energy when you was just trying to be all energetic and like happy because you supposed to show her those type of things when you like her guy. You know what I'm saying? But she was kind of like brushing it off. Now all of a sudden she got all this energy. Oh, babe, this, babe, that. Now she just can't be without you. It's just like, bitch,
why?
You just told me to like get out your face.
Yeah, like where's this coming from? Are you I feel like you overcompensating for something. Right. All right. Alright.
Yeah, I got.
You not low. You not. Hey Boogie, that was one of the A Boogie songs. You not low.
Yeah,
you not low, nigga. Nah, that was Fabulous too.
Fabulous.
You not low.
That's that North shit.
Yeah, you not low. Like, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, going back, tying into the delusion, you absolutely right, bro. And I don't feel like it's always necessarily their fault, though.
Yeah, no, because you know, a lot of these fellas are delusional about who they are as men.
I think even before you get to that, like, I think we train women to be delusional.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really like young niggas, you got to give it to them how it is, because this is what it's finna be. This is what you're finna deal with. Women, we allow them to live in La La Land. That's what I like to call it, La La Land. Like, we allow you to live in those conditions as such, like, it should all just work out to how you want it to be. So then, when it comes back to it not being that way, now it's smoke. But it's like it was never that. Like, boom, we talk about how a lot of women, right, how they'll just cuff you in their mind. Mm-hmm. Cause you do an XYZ for them, now you just automatically
that's
nigga.
My nigga.
Huh? No.
When did we talk about this?
When did we talk about this? my thing is, like, we never had that conversation. Then you mad at me?
Had that conversation.
You mad at me when you find out I'm 1-2 over here.
But like, your expectations were like through the roof
for no reason.
And I only had ground and floor level expectations for you. Yeah, yours were through the roof, and you wondering why it's this much of a disconnect.
It's a crazy disconnect, and it's like, how do you, like, bro? How can you get that invested without having any conversation?
And that's the thing, because like, people are scared to talk to people, bro. Because then that kills all of these thoughts that I've been like talking and self-talk in my own domain away from you, like, but about you. Like, that killed all of that. Right. And like, now if I kill all of that, now my thoughts are quiet. And what do people struggle the most with?
Being alone. Man, there's plenty niggas, man. And you know, I say this, I had a time in my life, I wasn't never depressed. Right. Like, I'm not even that type of nigga. Now, that's not telling, I don't really understand depression, me personally, but I ain't gonna tell a nigga that they not depressed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that. But me personally, I don't understand how niggas can get that far. Anyways, but I done had times in my life where, probably like I was around like 10th grade, 9th grade. It was just a very transitional period for me. I was switching schools. You know, that 13 to 16 range, that's a very weird age range. Like, it's, cause it's like, think about who you are from 13 to 16. Yeah, like, you a completely different guy. You know what I'm saying? Or woman, you completely different. So that's a very weird time. So I don't know if I took on like a victim mindset around that time, where I just felt like, man, niggas ain't fucking with me. Like, or niggas ain't fucking with me like how I fuck with them. Like, I just stopped calling people. I ain't calling nobody, I ain't texting nobody. Boom, wasn't nobody hitting my phone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that kind of had me feeling away. But to that point, it allowed me to be with myself. I was by myself. Yeah. I'm going in my room. I'm sharing thoughts with myself. I'm sitting with myself, getting to know myself, all my deepest thoughts, my deepest fears, my deepest desires. You know what I'm saying? But that was pivotal for me because it gave me that time to know me. Now, like, a nigga can't tell me about me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that's because I was able to spend time with myself. And you got people out here that really be like it's people out here that need to be with other people at all times. Yeah. And that's crazy to me because it's like, bro, you live in yourself. Mm-hmm. Why do you need to be with somebody else all the time? All the time. Like, cuz you don't ever want to just chill?
Like, why are you seeking external validation so much?
Like, why?
Is you not being you enough for you? So, like, how much to, like, the character that we seeing today, how much of that do you think is attributed to those moments where growing up you were alone?
I think when we talk about that, I think everything starts from your childhood. Like, when you're looking for answers about yourself, about things, about how you act as a person, a lot of it stems from the childhood. When you get to thinking about it, like, for instance, like, I'm not super emotional, right? But my parents told me when I was a kid, I ain't cry that much. Like, I've never been super emotional. Like, so it's just like little stuff like that shows me, like, but that's okay. So boom. So damn, this shit get crazy. So how you feel about, like, people saying that, like, they born gay?
You really go? You want me to answer this here?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Remember, we here though. We are here. So keep that in mind. However, like, so with that point, like, I feel like we have things about us from birth that just multiply in ourselves, like as we are as a person. So if I feel like that, now I don't necessarily agree that people are born gay. I think that's something that's taught.
That's my
but
thing.
if I feel like that, am I wrong in that belief? Like maybe people are born gay.
And I'm here to tell you, I don't think people are born gay, man. I think you're born to believe whatever's in front of you. And if all that is in front of you from a man's perspective is women, then you're gonna have certainly some feminine traits about yourself. Mm-hmm. The same can be said for a woman that's born around nothing but men. It's just that social like disconnect or like social like dissonance of oneself because you don't even recognize like the skin you in. And like that's what it is more than anything. Like you just have the traits and you just have the likeness.
Well, that's what we think it is anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's not just what it is.
I don't like to tell niggas what they think, what they know.
This is what it's been for me.
Right.
This is the mind
Speaking
of Blicky.
from my experience.
Speaking from the mind of Blicky.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what it is for me and what it
Disclaimer.
comes off as to me is that you are just someone who've built up the traits, the know-hows, the nuances of being the opposite gender.
Right.
But you're not in itself the opposite gender. And like it only takes being alone with yourself enough time to see that. Cause just like if you're alone with yourself enough, how can you ever get and fathom in one's mind, okay, how I'm gonna procreate now? And like now I know in this day and age we have many ways. There's many a way to procreate.
Many a way. You don't need no other human now.
You don't need no other human.
You might need their juices,
like, fellas,
but you don't need them.
Be careful, right? Because like a lot of these females can definitely like use their own bone marrow, or like the bone marrow from another female. Like damn it, they can down there have a baby. Mm-hmm. No man need it. Like so.
Down for real with bone marrow.
Like bro, that's what I heard like some years ago. Now they was working on toward that avenue.
I'm about to look into that,
bro. That shit is weird. Yeah. Like, cause like, how would you ever?
Cause we could just smash and have a baby. It's hard enough to do that. Like niggas be thinking you could just have a baby just cause you nutted something.
Yeah, and it's just like it's timing.
It's like, timing.
It's timing. It's like she got to be fresh about. It's like right about to hit her. She just off. Like you know what I'm saying. If you catch in that window, you probably gonna have a jit.
That fertility, that ovulation, you need to be there for that.
You got to be in that window. It's a window, man. You know what I'm saying. So
and I just wanted to know because we operate on principle for the most part. I think I can say the same thing about you. Mm-hmm. So it's like I was just wondering if I'm feeling like we have these things instinctually, innately. Are niggas born gay? You know what I'm saying? Like so let me ask, do you think that we have things that we're just like innately, I don't want to say innately born with, that's I
think I get what you're saying. Same thing. I think I get what you're saying on a very broad spectrum.
Right.
And I'm gonna say yeah, there's things that you're born with innately.
But you don't think gay is one of them.
But I don't think being like a same-sex loving person, I don't think that's something you're born with innately. Like I think that's something that you say, like I think that's something that it takes an example for you to see and be like, yeah, that's me.
Right.
Opposed to like if you like left alone with a girl before you see something like that, you probably gonna try to do something funny to that girl. Mm-hmm. And like by funny, I don't mean like you gonna try to take advantage of her.
No, you know.
But like you're probably gonna do something that like
some hanky
panky. Yeah, you gonna do it. That's always been a funny
hanky panky.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you about that hanky again. Once we get off camera, I'm gonna tell you something else about that. By the way, if y'all see me looking down at my watch, just so we could be transparent, just found out I could like view my watch with the phone. That was an issue we was having before, not knowing when the camera was shut off. So I just gotta make sure the camera ain't shutting off, so we ain't just talking for no reason.
I pulled the leaf out my drink, bro.
Shit, I did that earlier. You gonna see it? I was in my cup.
I was so upset. I'm like, bro, I just know this ain't nothing in the cup, man. I just know it ain't nothing in the cup.
I had one of them little, I don't even know what to describe it. But you gonna see it? I had to pull some shit out my cup too. Absolutely.
But you know what? That bitch just got hit with that nature, you know what I'm talking
about? That's all I need. I should take my shoes off. I should take my shoes off and just stick my feet in the ground. Because I heard about this earthing
thing. Man, you got to ground.
Niggas be grounding. Yeah, my fault. I'm talking about earthing. People be grounding. I might want to check that out. I don't know though, bro. Like I'm really from the city. But so that's a foreign concept.
But that's what it is, though, because you know what I'm saying.
Maybe that's on purpose. They did that shit on purpose. They took all the grass out of it.
Bro, because think about what the city and its structure is, bro. Like, it's a whole bunch of concrete, and it's a whole bunch of air. material separating you
Right.
from the inorganic world, bruh.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's
like,
separating you from the organic world?
So, sorry. No, but I thought so.
Because if I'm separating you from the inorganic world,
is organic
this is
not
the
man-made,
organic
though?
word. Organic?
Yeah.
No, organic is natural.
Organic is natural.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking organic is like man-made?
I don't know why you was thinking that.
What is man-made, man?
Man-made would be like.
Because like, I need to figure out this mental hump. Because I figured out.
So like organic, like
trees.
trees are organic. Like trees are like oranges that grow from a tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's organic. But man-made will be like goddamn lab-grown oranges, seedless oranges and shit. Like that's man-made. That's inorganic. I don't even know if inorganic is a word, but but I know what you're saying.
I'm making up words that's not words.
But I know what you're saying though. So inorganic, that would be like, yeah, we lab grown, like this lab grown meat.
Well, yeah. So it's in any case, it's separating you from nature itself.
There we go.
All right, because you're supposed to be walking around this bitch barefooted,
For real. When you think about it,
with the calluses on your feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be like dirt and grass roads more so than paved out.
It's supposed to be what it was.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna blame the masters, because that's what they is.
Right.
I ain't gonna blame the masters for making it a little bit more convenient.
Yeah, because like, how else am I supposed to go check on my flock?
Right, I got to steady walk over these hills.
Yeah, man, like I'm not.
It's with my car. Where's my car?
I'm the one that wanted to be different. Roads.
You feel that's what we need.
Right.
A road that'll just go take me from here straight to there.
Right.
It's delays.
How the hell? And this is side topic. How the hell you think they got to that word?
Road.
Like
Man.
how does one look? Because it started out with just path.
Right.
Like, you know what
That's
I'm saying?
what I was thinking first, but how do we go from path to road?
Like, how we go from path to road? Like, cause like, I don't know, man. Like, cause motherfuckers started reading too much.
Bro, I think, man, I don't even want to act like I have an educated answer on that. I do know, like, once you get into like I think it's called the etymology. It's the etymology or the etymology, one of them shits. Mm-hmm. It's basically like the study of words. Yeah. Like where they come from, what's the root word, like what's the root of it, where does it come from? Once you get to like to the etymology, whatever it is, once you get into that shit, you start seeing like, bro, niggas was just out here doing shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we be giving people a lot more credit.
Yes.
Than need be.
And you have to though, because you don't know.
And you didn't come up with it. Yeah. And sometimes we can't even fathom that ideology to even put that together. So, you know, cool, we could give niggas flowers. But at the end of the day, a nigga would probably just sit here like, it was probably slang, bro. To be real, I think that's how a bunch of words are made up. I think it's just like slang that we take.
Yeah, but like, because once slang is used enough by
now it's just people, what we do.
Now it's just like the word.
Like, who the fuck named the chicken? What is a chicken, bro? Like, say chicken. Say chicken 5 times fast.
Chicken.
What the fuck is that? You know, another word that used to tickle me was bubbly.
Bubbly.
Yeah, like bubbly.
Some more of the bubbly.
Yeah, like what? Nah, that I can get that. But what made you look at this circle thing and say bubbles? Nigga, that's a bubble.
That's a great question. What? Back on the chicken spectrum, man. What came first, man? The chicken.
Man, I don't even want to get into that, bro.
Why not?
I don't even, man. Nigga, that's the age-old question. Nigga. What? I mean, here's my thing, right? If you want to say the chicken, I think it just depends on your belief. I think if you want to be scientific about it, there's no way to answer that question, bro. I feel like when we talking about what came first, the chicken or the egg, the only way to answer that is spiritually. Mm-hmm. That would be the only way to answer it, because it would just have to. Did that bitch come from the ground? Like, how did it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like how did it know how to be what it was?
Not even that. How did the first chicken come to be?
But that's what I'm saying.
And then if it came from something else, like another animal, how did that animal get here?
Yeah, man. Like we live
that shit get too deep, cuz
we live
like
in the world of the unknown. Yeah, that in itself is a whole rabbit hole of mystery, man.
So look, I either think then that's either you can only answer that spiritually, or you got to look at this shit like it's a simulation. I'm gonna be real. Oh, I like this too.
I seen something about that with like the woman who made the Matrix and the Terminators.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She was saying like that's pretty much what she based.
Listen, gang, I'm gonna tell you something, man, about that simulation shit. It's the same. It's the same way I feel about like flat Earth and round Earth. I seen some good evidence, man.
Bruh, so touching on that evidence, bruh, and like, you know what I'm saying, I'm only saying this because we got a guy that, you know, thinks I'm like the most ridiculous person in the world
for believing that.
Even acknowledging the thought.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
You know who you are. You know you my guy. You know how we rock.
You know it's
we just
love.
agree to disagree around these parts, man. We don't have no animosity.
We men around here.
But you know what I'm saying, just for acknowledging the thought. But it's like, I just seen they got videos of like, well, not videos, it was a video that I seen of on Amazon, like it's no longer like legal to purchase, or like, and they're like no longer making certain copies of a certain camera.
I believe
like,
it. And then, you know
because
what?
it reveals too much, like out, like you see too far out, and like the higher up you are,
you can
like,
see.
you're supposed to be able to see a
curvature.
If we're on a giant sphere, they say we are. And
so you remember
see no curvature.
When I was talking to y'all about Tallahassee, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Florida A&M. Not really a fan of Florida A&M, but I'll talk about that another day. However, I still love my school.
Right.
But I got a love-hate relationship. Yeah, that is my alma mater, but I do have a love-hate relationship with fam. Speaking of that, where's my motherfucking diploma? I'm probably gonna say that every episode until I get my diploma.
And then we gonna show y'all it.
Oh God, I graduated in 2021. Where's my diploma? It's 2024. Anyways, so FAMU is known to sit on the highest of 7 hills, right? And there's places in FAMU that if you go to the top floor of a building, you can see Tallahassee. I don't see no curvature, gang. Now look, I'm not gonna say, because there's definitely convincing evidence that this bitch is round. But there's also convincing evidence that this bitch is flat. I don't know. And then when you look at a lot of videos, right, of people who like sync cameras up, it's always that fish eye effect. You know what the fish eye effect is? That make it round.
Round and bold. Like, it's just like, why did you record it?
Why are you doing that?
Yeah. Cause like that feels almost intentional.
Then look, once you get into the history of things, when they speak about the globe wasn't always around. Like, somebody making the globe wasn't always around.
Do you know?
Yes,
and
I
hate
already
to
know what you're
interject.
gonna say.
Do you know, like, that before the globe itself, that everybody knows to be the globe, like, was actually a world-renowned thing as and symbolization of what the world we're on looks like. It was used in like a cartoon, or like the imaging of like Disney and shit, like Paramount and shit.
I'ma disagree. Maybe not. I might not disagree, because maybe that's when it got accepted on the worldwide
but I'm saying,
tip.
it was like they were using it before it was accepted on the worldwide tip.
Got you. So that probably pushed it.
Yeah.
That probably pushed it. I'm gonna tell you something else. Do you know that? So apparently, I don't know how true this is, but this is something I heard. Christian countries are bigger on the globe than they actually are. So like, apparently Africa is way bigger than what they put on the globe, but they make it that small to like. So basically, all the countries that are like Christian or operate with Christianity are bigger on the globe than they actually are in real life. So they say Africa is actually way bigger than it presents to be on the globe than what they show us, but they only show us that. Whatever. We ain't gonna get into that too much. We're gonna have to have a conspiracies episode where we're gonna have to just dive into all these conspiracies. Absolutely. But yeah, man, it's like, cause you know, a globe is a circle, it's a perfect circle. So it just made sense to say like, yeah, this is what we doing, right? But I was looking at the sky yesterday. The sun and the moon was out. And it usually happens around this time. So they used to have the belief, I think like Galileo or some shit was like the first nigga to be like, I think this is round. But up until that point, they thought that the moon and the sun orbited around the earth. That kind of makes sense to me, G. I'm gonna tell you why. And I could be dead ass wrong. This is just an assumption, it's an inference. I'm looking at the sky yesterday. I see the moon, I see the sun right here. And that only occurs like once we get close to the summer, the spring to summer. Doesn't happen in the winter. But if I'm rotating in a circle, in a sphere, why can I see the sun and the moon at the same time? Like, that's not supposed to happen. If I'm in Florida, I'm facing this way. Somebody explain this to me. Make it make sense. If I'm facing this way and this is where the sun is, I shouldn't see the moon until we get to that side of the rotation.
Yep.
So why can I see both?
Yeah, that's what I question too, and like that's what kind of made me be like, maybe it's not what they say it is because of that, because of things of that nature. Because I've literally had a phenomenon of the same measure where it's early in the morning. I just get to work. I see the sun beginning to take the air, but I still see and look. It's a full moon.
The moon right there, looking
right
at me
there.
in my face.
Like he's not over China.
Cause I'm a lot of things, but I'm no fool.
I'm no fool. I swear I'm no fool.
I'm a lot of things, but I'm no fool.
I'm no fool. The moon is not over China. And Florida at the same time.
If it's a globe.
Like, so.
Cause I'm over here and China's over there.
Yeah, it's over. But like closer than what y'all telling me, bro.
Somebody tell me the truth.
Cause how is it still like in that same area of the sky? It's light and everything being emitted from the sun. So I know like the sun is right here. It's my time for the sun. Cause he barely up in there. But I still see bright and fully that moon.
You know what? I think next episode, let's talk on that shit. Let's talk about space and like whatever conspiracies you might have on that, what flat Earth, round Earth, whether we've been to space, whether we haven't been to space. Let's talk about that. I think we can really get into that and cause there's a lot of shit on that like it'll really get your mind going, and then once you get into actually looking at reasons on why they might have said this instead of that, this shit get deep. Alright, but anyways, we'll say that for next episode. That'll probably be what we get into next episode, depending on whatever else we get into as well. Before we get out of here, we do got 2 segments that we want to introduce that we'll probably do every episode, and we'll probably come up with other segments as well along the way, just to keep it, like we want to be able to speak comfortably, but we also want to inform. Yeah, because that's what it's about. We believe that a lot of issues that occur today are due to communication barriers.
No doubt.
If we can help break that down, let's break that down. So today, I'm gonna let you have the floor. I'm gonna give you a word to break down. I want you to break it down for me.
All right.
Explain it to the people.
Let's try.
What is a JIT?
A JIT. All right, JIT. Shortened in this realm of Florida that I'm from, for the term jitterbug.
Speak on it.
It is known to be someone displaying or lacking in knowledge of life, life experience, or being just young.
Yeah. I also heard being taller than, like I'm taller than you, so that's a JIT.
As well as yes, a height spectrum. In a nutshell, a JIT is anybody that you feel is beneath you when it comes to.
Damn, you make it sound so cruel, like.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Cause like that's what, like you call the wrong nigga JIT. He ready to.
Okay, I ain't no motherfucking JIT.
Right, JIT, nigga. I show you that right now, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Absolutely.
Like go to talking fast on your shit. Like,
absolutely.
Like, bro, we was just cool like 2 minutes ago. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, I used a 3-letter word, and now you T like this.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, man.
Shit. I think you hit that right on the head.
I mean, listen. JIT is like. JIT is a fan favorite though.
We say JIT. Listen, you come to Florida, or you know anybody from Florida, you gon' hear JIT.
JIT.
That's just how it goes.
JIT. Right.
That's just how it goes.
So look, just so I know, because you know what I'm saying, you're not really from Florida. You from Florida.
Yeah, I'm from Florida.
What I'm saying?
I'm from Florida for sure.
So, how you spell JIT?
So boom, here's the controversy. So where I'm from, we just do JIT. I've seen niggas spell it JITT. I've seen niggas spell it JHITT. I've seen niggas spell it JHIT. I'm from Orlando. I'm from the O. You feel me? So when you hear me speak about the O, that's what I'm talking about. We say JIT, but you got some niggas in the O that say JITT. So it just depends on. It depends on where you at.
Well, I know we in Follywood, and that's a little different from the O. But I would like to say that much like the O, we spell it JIT.
JIT.
Although
the way it's supposed to be spelled.
Although it is some ignorant people in the realm that spell it GIT.
And that's the grossest version.
To me, that's like so gross.
That's like, the grossest version.
I can't help like my mental mind. That's like that got me that degree, and you know what I'm saying. That's the intelligent side of me. Always wants to say get.
Because listen, and the reason for that is, name me another word that starts with G that we pronounce it like a J. I could be wrong, but let me know. If y'all know, let me know.
That's y'all homework.
That's y'all homework. Let me know another word that starts with a G that we pronounce it like a J. And yeah, that's okay. That's a bet. One more thing, man. Also, we also do have another segment. We haven't even come up with a name for it, but basically, we want to shout out black businesses. So I just want to take this time to say, I got a couple guys. I'm gonna just do one, so we could just go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start off with my brother. My brother's called Fly World. I probably dropped
pressure. He dropped pressure. Yeah.
Pressure. I think what we could do is in the video with the shout out, we could drop their names like their ad pages in our description.
Yeah.
So y'all can go tap in with them. Yeah, man, tap in with that Fly World. Whole lot of drip. Y'all gonna see me on here with Fly World. So if you want to wait to see me wear it, that's fine too. Or you go tap in with my boy. All you gotta do is look it up on the ground. Type in Fly World. I'm sure you're gonna see it. I have the description and I have the bio. I'm talking about the bio. I have the link to his page.
Yeah.
I'm out to Taylor Port. I'm gonna keep it a bean. But yeah, I have the link to his page in our bio. Make sure you go tap in with that. What about you?
Hey man, so the brand I got for y'all today is my boy brand. You know, he from Follywood, the Fold, you know what I'm saying? He's a younger guy, alright, but he's still trying to make it happen in this crazy world we living in. Shout out to my boy Keem, you know what I'm saying? I got his brand on.
Yeah, show him.
The Fools brand, you know
show
what I'm saying?
Him.
It's PH, alright? It's pronounced Fools, which I'm not one.
I'm no fool.
I'm no fool, but we got the Fools
I
brand.
like that.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Keem, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, boy.
I like that.
But yeah, that's the brand I have for today, bro. So
for sure. So we're gonna do that every week. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't have no problem shouting anybody out. If y'all want to shout, if y'all want to get a shout out, just hit us up.
Yeah, man.
I might fuck around and spend my money with you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, cause hey,
you know what I'm saying?
A nigga, I'm not a mannequin, purchaser.
I'm not. I
don't go in stores and buy the mannequin.
Yeah.
I go and buy me a little piece, a little like a little
part
of the outfit. You know what I'm saying? And if we was to ever do one of them little TikTok challenges and break down the fit, man, people be like, man, that got cheap.
Also, I want to say this too. I think eventually, bro, we gonna get our own apparel going. But I don't want to do it like everybody else, like how we just put our logo on the shirt. Mm-hmm. I want to one day we can connect with an actual designer that does this, and let's team up with them and help them grow until they could go and do their own shit.
I'm thinking about the same thing.
You feel me? Straight up. Yeah. So with that being said, man, that concludes this episode of I'm No Fool, episode 2, starring Blicky and Himo. We gonna be here for the rest of y'all lives, or until Blicky get too big to hang around me.
Oh, stop!
Until that day,
it'll more accurately be the other way around, man.
So until that day, we gonna be recording, dropping these videos. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. Make sure you follow us on the gram. I might make a Twitter for us. Real life. App. I'm sorry, it ain't Twitter no more. It's X.
That's how old he is, bro. Stop telling how old he is.
Right, nigga, I'm talking about Twitter. Nigga, it's X, nigga.
It's the X app.
So yeah, man, we gonna have all that stuff posted. Make sure y'all tap in with us. We appreciate any amount of support that y'all can give us. You know what I'm saying, from the bottom of my heart, because y'all don't have to watch this. Y'all don't have to listen to anything that we gotta say. At all. So anybody that does, please understand. This is why we do it. You hear me? We do it to talk to y'all and connect with y'all, as well as give some different perspectives, as well as once we grow this thing a little bit more, we get to learn other perspectives from other people as well.
Absolutely.
So keep tapping in with us, keep growing with us. Pretty soon we're going to be doing TikTok lives, so you can catch us on live at TikTok. You can see all the bloopers and everything that we do during this production, everything. Or you can catch us on YouTube Catch us everywhere. Catch me there too. Everywhere. Then eventually, we not on Spotify and Apple yet. I thought we would be, but we not there yet. We still learning.
We on the right track.
You know what I'm saying? We on the right track. That'll be figured out very, very soon. But with that being said, to anybody that watched it to this point, I appreciate you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? The support, that's all we can ask for. You got anything to say?
I don't know, man. Just to tag on what you said, bro. But remember, bro, don't be no fool.
Hey, no, you remember. I'm no fool. You feel me?
I'm no fool.
Say that. Never been.
You stayed in school?
I stayed in school. I like that. I'm no fool. I stayed in school.
I stayed in school, bro.
What you think? I stayed in school. I'm no fool. Or I'm no fool. I stayed in school.
Either way,
I'm no fool. Yeah.